Hey guys, this is James with RogueDuelist Trade, and on this channel we talk about upcoming and current Yu-Gi-Oh product and whether or not you should invest your money in order to profit. This is the second part video of the two-part series for the risk analysis on Legendary Duelists Rage of Ra. If you guys haven't seen the first part video, go ahead and click the link that's popped up above my head and go ahead and make sure you watch that and then come back to this video, because on this video, we're going to go over the entire risk analysis on whether or not we should consider investing in Legendary Duelists Rage of Ra. So guys, as always, for the YouTube algorithm, if you want to support this channel, like this video, and also subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can always see new content from me every single time I upload it. And guys, go into the description down below and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And also, I have a Yu-Gi-Oh Investments Facebook group, and if you guys would like to join that group, go into the links into the description down below. All right guys, so without further ado, let's go ahead and complete the analysis in the second part video for Legendary Duelists Rage of Ra. So as a quick recap from the part one video, again, I go into a ton of detail on these first two metrics. We discussed chase cards. We're gonna be getting 7 new cards each for 3 archetypes, so a total of 21 new imports, and it's going to be for the Jinzo, Mech Lord, and Ra or Egyptian God archetypes. So I went over each of the cards as potential chase cards, but definitely the cards that are going to be adding more consistency and helping you dig into the deck and adding cards to your hand or getting cards to the field or getting recursion. Those are definitely going to be some of the bigger chase cards, and there's definitely a good amount of that in each of the archetypes. But I would say Mech Lord has more viability to it out of the 3. It has an in-archetype hand trap, it has some negation aspect, it has OTK aspects. I definitely think that's probably one of the better chase cards. I went through all of those cards in detail in my last video. And also Konami is hinting of a special version of the Winged Dragon of Ra, and we can make some guesses that it's probably going to be a new rarity or a higher rarity of the Winged Dragon of Ra, because the OCG has their holographic rare, which we haven't seen in our Legendary Duelist sets, but we might see that or something like that coming for the Winged Dragon of Ra. So with that in mind, we went ahead and graded chase cards as a 4. And then also in our last video, we talked about current card support buyouts. So that's cards that are currently being bought out in the marketplace. Now, there hasn't really been a lot of huge buyouts. There hasn't been a ton of fluctuations. As I mentioned in the previous video, the cards within archetype for Mech Lord and Jinzo aren't really that high dollar into the marketplace right now. I haven't seen a lot of fluctuations. The only cards that have seen fluctuations are cards within the Ra support, and some of them really are a stretch. So I went ahead and graded this as low as a 2. So the first new metric for this second part video for the analysis is meta relevance. For the Legendary Duelist sets, they don't always have meta relevant cards. Now, Magical Hero, the previous Legendary Duelist set, that definitely wasn't the case because of Magician's Souls, which is still used to some extent into the meta today. But this set really doesn't have any really huge impacting meta relevant cards. Now, Mech Lords, I feel, has the biggest opportunity as an engine to potentially see some level of meta play. And surprisingly enough, even the Ra support could be used as some type of engine as well, because there's easy 1-card combos with cards like Guardian Slime, which can get you into Ra and also boost his attack by 3,000 or assert some other cards to give you some OTK potential. So I think there's some potential, but honestly, it's a stretch. I think most of it is rogue strategy and casual at best. But again, I feel Mech Lord probably has the most potential as an engine. So I went ahead and graded this as a medium, kind of teetering towards low, but I wanted to give some more benefit to some of the support coming for these archetypes. So the next metric is collector's value fan favorite anime support. We're going to be getting new support for 3 anime character archetypes, being Merrick, Esperoba, both from the original Yu-Gi-Oh series, and Aporia from Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds. The Legendary Duelist products never usually disappoint, because every single one of the products right now have gone up in value from their release pretty significantly, because this really is a nostalgic product, and it's made for the collectors and for the casual players and for people that just love everything Yu-Gi-Oh in general, because there's a lot of nostalgia tied to it. And also, we are likely going to be seeing a special rarity Ra, or a special version of Ra as said by Konami, and if that's the case, it gives a lot more collectability to this product. So I'm really hoping we see something very cool. Hopefully it's the holographic rare, Starlight rare, collector rare, or something of the like. And if it's hard to get, again, that gives a lot of collectability to it. So because of the history of Legendary Duelists, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 5. Next is influencer and consumer hype on social media. So what I've seen from a lot of influencers and a lot of just Yu-Gi-Oh players right now on social media, people are mostly excited for the product. I think mostly from an investment aspect, although I would say there's lots of people that are coming to me and asking, should I invest or not invest in this product? This product kind of is a gamble. There's nothing really meta relevant coming out of it. I wouldn't say the archetypes coming in this product is the most nostalgic out of things like heroes, dark magicians, blue eyes, harpies, red eyes. I would say the Egyptian gods is definitely the higher tier from a nostalgic perspective. So people have been on the fence on investing in this product, but I think more people are encouraged to buy into this product and are very excited for the Egyptian god support. So from what I've seen, I went ahead and graded this as a 3 because it really has been somewhat in the middle. I think it's been more positive than not. The Legendary Duelist product does have a good history, so I think it won't disappoint. Next is product value versus cost. So it's $1.99 per pack, and most Yu-Gi-Oh packs are usually about $3.99. The reason why this is cheaper is because you're only getting 5 cards, and you're not promised a holo. You're promised at least a rare, but you're not promised a super rare or ultra rare. You get 36 packs a box, so it's $72 per box MSRP. Now, keeping that in mind, if people pre-order this product, they probably paid anywhere between $50 to $60 per box. And if you go and look at the previous Legendary Duelist, starting with LED 1, that right now in TCG Player, you can get a box for about $220. LED 2, it's about $385, LED 3, $195. LED 4, which is Sisters of the Rose, is definitely the least performing Legendary Duelist out of all of them. Right now you can get a box for about $95, but still, if you pre-ordered and got it anywhere between $50 to $60 a box, you still made anywhere between $45 to $35 a box. And if you bought a case, I mean, that's pretty significant. And then LED 5, which came out pretty recently and honestly was probably one of the more disappointing ones, but it had cards like Evil Hero Adjusted Gold, Evil Hero Malicious Bane, where in North America was close to impossible to pull. And probably because of that, and because of how high dollar Malicious Bane and Adjusted Gold are, that's sitting at about $135 a box. And then LED 6, which is probably one of the best Legendary Duelist sets that have come out. This will likely go up in value for the first editions. It did get an unlimited run, which will probably go up in value as well. But this is sitting at about $175, and this came out just in January. So because of that, historically, looking at the data, everything points that this product will likely go up in value, especially in a year's time, probably sooner than that. So because of that, this is definitely one of the highest marked metrics at a 5. So the last metric for this risk analysis is reprint values and rarity bumps. So we are likely not going to see any rarity bumps in this product, but we are likely going to see reprints for all of the previous Mechlord support, all of the previous Jinzo support, and all of the previous Raw support. Even though we're not getting rarity bumps, at least it's making those archetypes more accessible for people that buy into this product. So for that, I'm giving this at least a 3 in the metric. So that wraps up the risk analysis, and we are at a 71.5%, which isn't terrible, but it isn't great. It's definitely not one of the higher marks that we've seen for other products. And honestly, this is just measuring risk. So if it's a lower value, it just means the risk may be higher, but especially for products like this, with higher risk comes higher reward. Even though the data kind of points to this being a higher risk product, I think looking at the history of Legendary Duelists and seeing how consistently they go up in value and within a year's time, I think this is a good investment. Just keep it sealed and don't open it. Legendary Duelists is probably a good investment overall. Definitely a product series that you likely want to invest in each year. I wish I bought some, I didn't. As I'm learning the history of a lot of these products, I'm definitely realizing to always invest in this, probably at 2 or more cases, because you're gonna see a return within a year's time, which is very good for Yu-Gi-Oh products. So guys, that's it for this video and this analysis. What do you guys think? Do you disagree with me? Do you disagree with any of the scores that I put for this product? Are you going to invest in this product? Let me know down in the comments below. I really wanna get your thoughts. And guys, if you haven't done it already, like the video for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to the channel so that you can keep getting more content from me. So guys, some of the next risk risk analysis videos that I'm likely going to be doing is for the new maximum gold product that we're going to be getting, which seems very interesting and may have a lot of promise, and also the Phantom Rage core set that we're going to be seeing. We've been seeing some leaks on the next deck building set in the OCG, so we're likely going to be seeing that confirmed in the TCG soon. So that'll probably be one of the latter videos that's going to be coming. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any of my videos that come out on those products. So guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a good one.